Alright, ladies and gents, I didn't want to do this, but it seems we have. And for those who are seeing this, because I'm definitely putting it on YouTube. Definitely. Definitely. Give me a sec. Alright. I didn't want to talk about this. That's being serious. Alright. Let me just. That's being serious. Okay, let me lower up the volume. I don't care if it's loud, but anyway. For some reason, my Twitch is fucking. Whatever. Anyway, alright. So today I want to do. This is not gonna be a stream. Not this one, at least. Next one after, yes. Because I'm making a stream after. Just preparing. It's just. How can I say it? And why is it unstable? What the fuck? Okay, cool, I guess. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, so the thing I wanted to talk about today is a bit more dire. A bit more something that everyone needs to stop doing because I'm fucking tired of seeing it. Like, dude, I'm trying to avoid it for obvious reasons, but it's just it's so fucking unbearable. You guys need to stop this. Gen Z, stop. Stop. Just stop doing whatever you're doing because it's ruining everyone. Gaming in general. Yes, I'm talking about political shit all as much as I'm speaking of something else entirely. And I'm just gonna make sure that you guys can hear me. It all as much. Alright, you guys can, so whatever. So here's the problem. I have just seen a video about a certain company, right? It's called Sweet Baby. I call it Sweet Fuck Everyone Else because that's exactly what they're doing to Spider-Man, to Stellar Blade, or trying to. Like Genshin Impact, that was one of the few aspects that was like, bro, what the fuck. But that was different. That was the CCP, but it's China, and it's basically a Japanese company, right? And don't get me wrong, I love the Japanese. You guys know how much I love them. I truly do. But some of them are so fucking terrible. They got caught up in the wind of woke culture. Yes, today we are speaking of woke culture. Today we're speaking of something I never wanted to speak ever fucking again. Because I hate it. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying to the point where Lord have mercy. We don't even need to think about that. But I guess we do because we're here and we're talking about it. Unfortunately. I gotta say it because if I don't, Moist Critical would've. And he's probably gonna release a video, or probably has, where he talks about it. How woke culture has destroyed gaming industry. It fucking did. And it's destroying our society in general. It's destroying, dude, Gen Zs, we are putting into the minds of our children the things we are putting in there. And I will speak about the entire fucking thing, so it might be long, I don't know, I don't care. I'm just telling you. But, yeah. Fuck, I hate talking about this kind of shit. I'm being serious. It's just, I hate talking about this, but it's gotta be known. People, we're, I don't know what's going on with the government, but they took a dark turn where you try to tell everyone, yes, it's okay to be a female. Like, let's say you're a boy and you're 7 years old, and basically, what they're doing is they're telling them you can transgender or blah 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 or whatever that bullshit they're trying to do or trying to pull, which in my opinion is the worst fucking thing you could ever do. But that's what they're doing. You wanna know why? Control. Control. They control you, me, your money, your bank account, everything. And you wanna know why they do this? They teach the young kids to do that? Simple. Because it's gonna be easier to tame them. Like a wild beast when it's a baby. Yes. They're doing this so they can control the entirety of the people. That's called communism, my friend. That's called communism. When we all die, it's gonna be one single people, and then they're gonna try to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, for what I'm about to say, the USSR did it at one point. But the reason why it worked so well is because everyone accepted the fact that it was good for the country. They all agreed. What the US is doing is dictatorship. It's literally what it is. We're a destroyed country. Bro, we're on the verge of fucking World War III. And you're telling me it's good for the kids. Nah, bro. Nah, get the fuck out. Nah, that shit I do not want in my country. It even infiltrates our country. I saw a guy that I knew become fucking transgender because of some weird ass fucking country saying, well, you see, you should be yourself. And they're all transforming, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, okay? If you're 20 years old and you're transforming, okay, forget what I said, anything. But if you're 14 or 7 years old and you're transgendering, no, dude. They're trying to corrupt our children. They're trying to kill everything we know. They're trying to corrupt your mind, our mind, everyone's mind with that garbage. And I think that is so not okay. That is not okay. And then now we have like the gaming culture where it happens too. Like first, if you've seen the Arkham DLC, if you've played Arkham Knight, you know, you'll know what I mean. Like there's the DLC, which is one of my favorite, which is Harley's ass, man. They're okay. Now I know it might seem stupid, but it's not, because it matters for the people who actually make this art. The freedom of art, as I like to call it, or they call it, I think. And give me a sec. Yeah, when I talk too much, it's like blah. Freedom of art, as I was saying, it's basically when someone makes, you know, lewd art, and that works not just for lewd, it works for any fucking art. Well, they're trying to censor that. For those who knows, I have been into the adult industry. Well, I've been into the adult artist industry, which I think no one should be allowed to be censored. No one. Even if you make adult content, like artist adult art. I mean, no one should be allowed to be censored. It's funny because Sakimi-chan, a Twitter that I used to watch, I still do, her art is incredible, dude. Respect 100. You can't say her art is garbage, because if you do, then truly you have been corrupted, or you do not know what you're speaking of. The art is impeccable. Whatever she's using as her pen got me act up, literally. I said it as a joke and also not a joke. I mean, like, literally, it makes me tears because of how great people can make art. You know, art should be what everyone should express. Well, Street Baby, the company, is trying to censor every fucking game. It's funny. A guy created a group saying, a Steam group, right, where he basically talked about how Sweet Baby censored pretty much every fucking game they touched. But, you know, the reaction they should have had was, well, you see, we did it because blah 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 and so on. No, you know what they did? Yeah, fuck that guy. go and beat his ass. That's exactly what they almost said. I'm not even joking. If you think I am, go look it up. I'll even link the fucking video down below. I'm not even joking. This is the video. I'll link it in the chat for those who are gonna be watching. I'll even link it down in the description for YouTube. But like, this has to be like the worst fucking... This is the video for those on Twitch. Don't worry, you guys on YouTube, you'll get the video. I want you guys to watch this. This is how bad society is, to the point where you have to censor everything. And the biggest censor they did that got everyone riled up is FF7 Rebirth. Now, a lot of people were gonna be like, well, you see, it's not that bad. No, it is, because if they can censor that game, then imagine the numbers of games they're gonna censor. The smallest amount of games. We're not gonna have freedom. It's gonna be, we're gonna turn like the CCP. And if you guys don't know what the CCP means, that means we're about to bash you down for making... No, you'll be able to only make gay content. These motherfuckers, the Chinese, and I hate to say it that way, but that's exactly how it is. These motherfuckers, these fucking Chinese companies, what they do is they, instead of like showing boobs, oh no, that's not according to the what's it called, the fucking outfitting condition. You have to make it more manly. Like, what the fuck is this? So you're basically telling me that a woman needs to dress as a fucking man. Is that what you're telling me? Apparently that's what they are. And that pisses me off, because that is not okay, dude. So what they're basically saying is become a transgender, which is, listen, my patience for transgenderism is getting so high. Like, listen, I will re-say a comment that I think I found it very interesting, because it's actually true. It's basically, it goes like this. You can't force them to accept you, because in the end, they will just come to hate you. It didn't go, the last part, it wasn't exactly like that, but it was, you can't force them to accept you, because that'll make them hate you even more, something like that. You get the point. Like, the more you try to force your ideals on someone, the more they're gonna hate you. Be open about it, right? Like, some transgender that I know, I've seen, are like, hey, we're open about this, that's it. And they don't talk about that more. And people come to them, you know? And like, oh, well, how do you do this and that? And they talk about it, you know? I know a couple guys and girls, and they're super nice. And then you have the morons, the woke culture, as I like to call it. Well, that's exactly what it is. And Gen Z, which is Gen fucking garbage, as I like to call it. They come and ruin everything. For these people, they ruin society. They're so corrupted to the entire fucking core. You want to take a shotgun and go American, go ballistic, brr. Literally, you want to go out there and create a fucking massive genocide because of these people, because of how fucking, dude, there's a fucking American from, like, that went to World War II. He said, let me take that pistol and shoot them down. It'll be like World War II again. I was like, for him to say that, it's because it's that bad. It's really that bad. We need to do something, and something fast, because I'm telling you. Oh wait, we can't do anything because you all are brain dead. I'm sorry to say this, but no one will ever do any damn thing unless we all put our minds and strength together. We will never be able to fight this. My Canadian government is so dumb, it's unfucking believable. Like Pierre Poilievre, I'm glad that this guy is fighting for us, because he's basically saying that the entire fucking country is garbage, and everything he's spouting Justin Trudeau saying it's all garbage, and honestly, I'm fucking glad he's saying it because that's just the truth. No one has ever dared to say something because they got shut down. And then you have like the censorship, which I think this is a massive. It's disgusting. Like you shouldn't like. We all remember Forspoken, the game that was so bad. Like, well, guess what? Guess who's associated with this one? Sweet Baby. Yeah. The motherfuckers who are trying to censor everything. Yeah, these motherfuckers are trying to censor everything. A Japanese company trying to censor. And the worst part is, maybe they don't mean to do that. Like, the employees don't want to get hated. But unfortunately, the reality is, they're gonna get hated for the rest of their fucking life. And there's a lot of people out there saying, I hope they fucking die. Like, it's that bad. Like, you wanna know, let me tell you why they're saying this. It's very simple. You're getting them rid of this freedom. Imagine someone works on a fucking project and he publishes it. Let's just say, like, in the trailer of FF7, because this is the prime subject, they showed, boobas. I don't think I need to tell you what. I mean, it's called what was the name again? Fan service. That's what it's called. In anime, it's called fan service, and it's to make the series more beautiful, more prominent to what's it called? To be better, to be. There's multiple things I could say, but I just don't find the right wording. It's what makes anime good. It's what makes games good. I know we don't necessarily need them, but without them, the gaming industry wouldn't be there. And some people want, that. It sounds stupid, I know, okay, but trust me. If we get rid of that freedom, like the adult, freedom and all that shit. And by freedom, I don't mean porn. Porn can go and fucking die in the ditch. That's not what I mean. Don't associate the two together because that's not true. It's not the same. No, what I mean is, fan service is a beautiful thing that makes everything good. Like there was an anime which now it's basically High School DxD. It basically resolved around literally and specifically fan services. There was like boob scenes and everything, and everyone liked it. Why? Because it was fun to watch. It was entertaining, the jokes, and a lot of people. Well, yes, there are some degenerates out there, but most of the people all agreed that the show was so good because of how the beautiful bodies were made. That's called art, my friend. That's called art. If you think it's sexual desire, no, dude. It's because someone wanted to reproduce. Bro, if you guys don't remember, if you think that's bad, well, you should look at the Roman paintings where the males and the females are all fucking nude. I mean, you're gonna look like a real dumbass if you say the woman, the body, the fucking hell. I hate when I stumble upon my words. Well, the woman body shouldn't be painted like a nude, a nude, blah blah blah, because this and that reason, XYZ reason. Well, sorry, fucking nerdy motherfucker, or Sherlock. I'm sorry, Sherlock, but if you would do your math, maybe you would see that the Romans did it even worse. They had the gayest culture ever. They posted themselves literally nude, and they were fucking strong as hell, dude. Imagine, both men and women. They didn't care about sexuality. They didn't care about that. All they cared about is the painting, if it was gonna be good. So don't come here and tell me that these motherfuckers are gonna be like, well, you see, we shouldn't do fan service because I swear to God, I'm gonna slap you so hard, your mama's gonna need a fucking. Dude, she's gonna need the entire hospital to come and get you, because I swear, brother, that pisses me off. Woke culture needs to stop. The woman of a body, as much as a male, is art. Art that we should respect. That, in my opinion, that is my opinion, sorry. And I think fan service should exist. I truly believe fan service can make games even better. So them removing that from FF7 is literally trying. They're contradicting themselves. They say they want a censorship and everything, but the reality of things is we never had them. We never had them since the Roman Empire. So don't come in here and tell me, well, we're doing this for the greater good. No, you're doing this because you're angry and you don't like to see boobs because you've never seen them in your entire life. And seeing one pair of boobs is like seeing a fucking nuclear bomb dropping on your head. It's like, it's so bad, you need to touch some grass, bro. Dude, fucking hell, go outside, dude. For real. Are you gonna tell me, you're telling me basically that you're down this bad? Are you for real? Dude, the body is an art. People make a lot of art about the human body. And it should be something that everyone should, and even, I know it sounds stupid, but even sexual desires can be great art. And as stupid as it sounds, as long as you don't fall for the lust, the demon of lust, you're good to go. But the human body is something to be proud to show off. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say, like, but there are some things that shouldn't be shown. If you don't want them little kids to show them, then I mean, just rated 18 plus. I mean, and then the children, the parents will do, oh no, you can't play this game. Not yet, you know. I'm kidding, but also not. It's just, it's a way that I feel like I'm so fucking tired of this. It's just so annoying. It's just talking about it makes me fucking drained. Because why should I explain this to everyone, dude? Like, it's common sense. Freedom of art and speech. Well, first they took our freedom of speech. Now it's gonna be the freedom of making anything. And apparently they're succeeding. Which that in itself makes me want to commit suicide. And I'm not joking, I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart, that it makes me want to commit suicide. Because if we can't make anything, then in 2050, what are we going to be able to do? Exactly. Absolutely nothing. Oh, you want to make art? Well, you're going to have to sign a license and then do this and that to make art. Why do we need a license to make art? It hasn't, it didn't appear, but you guys know what I mean. In the future, what's gonna happen is we're gonna need a license for everything. Oh, you want a PS5? Let me just put that license right there. I know it looks stupid. You might laugh right now, but in 50 years when it does happen, you're not gonna laugh. You're like, that's insane. Well, yeah, it is. Because the government wants to control everything. Everything you own, PS5, 4, 3, PS2, Xbox, Switch, TV, your house, your house specifically, you don't own it. The government does. And if they want to go and take it, they send the IRS. That's for the US. For us, I think it's the bank, which the bank are a bunch of, but the bank are a bunch of assholes. They are. Oh, well, it's just my job. Yeah, it's your job to get rid of someone and maybe killing someone at the same time. Imagine they're in a dark place and you don't know them. Well, guess what? He's dead because of you. You and your pathetic fucking job. You work for the government, so you suck their big fat cock. And guess what? You don't care. You try to tell yourself, oh yeah, I do care for these people. No, you don't. You never did. You always be their little puppet that they're gonna use to go and take everything else from people. And if you say no, they're gonna kill you and then replace you. That, my friend, is reality of life. That is the cost of living. You want to live? Ask their government if you can. It's literally what it is. You can't talk, you can't do anything. I don't care what I say at this point, like I said, because I couldn't care less. If I die, I'll die, and I'll fucking proudly die speaking my mind, because I am not going to give up. I think everyone should be free to do whatever they want. They should. And as for the transgendering bullshit, honestly, I don't care. As long as you don't force it onto people, fine. Live your life, my friend. You're lesbian, you're gay, cool. Just don't go outside and say, I want you to accept me. Because I don't think they're gonna like you after that. After you say that, they're gonna be like, you want me to accept you? Why? What's the purpose of this? Exactly. What is the purpose? Why? You're gay and lesbian, fine, cool. But don't go, like, why would everyone need to accept you? Like, you're okay as you are. Why do you need to go outside? Do you feel the need to go outside and say, oh, well, you see, I want you to accept me because I'll feel accepted. Like, it's literally what they're saying, or that's how I'm seeing it. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. But to me, it just feels stupid. Simple. Like, you don't need that. But the government, for some reason, is promoting that. They're even promoting to the point where the schools, they're basically saying, we need to teach them about that. No, dude, you don't. The time you need to teach them about that is when they're 18, maybe. Or they'll discover it by themselves. Because if you force it onto themselves, at the end of the story, what's gonna happen is they're gonna hate their parents and everyone around them, and they're gonna do, you wanna know what's gonna happen? School shooting. They're gonna be emotionally destroyed to the point where they're gonna take a gun and say, yes, that's alright. They don't care anyway. They just want me to obey. Bang, bang, bang. And then everyone's dead. And everyone's gonna look around and be like, huh, I wonder whose fault it is. Yeah, I do, too. Even though I know whose fault it is, I'm not gonna say it because you guys are so blind, it's unfucking believable. So yeah. This was the state of woke culture. I think it should die. Truly, I do. And I don't think you need a fucking pride flag. A flag in gen for something. I think it's so stupid that you need a flag to show that you're gay. Like, you don't need a fucking flag, dude. And you guys are wondering why everyone's burning the pride flag? Well, maybe if you look at what you guys are doing, then, yeah. There's a woman who burned a pride flag at a restaurant in New York City. Am I glad? Yes. For one reason. Because you guys don't need a flag. You do not. The moment you need a flag, that's when you have a problem. You need to go check yourself, brother. Go check yourself. Trust me. And I don't care what people say in the comments, because I know it's gonna be probably fucking hateful, a bunch of morons or whatever. Or people saying, actually, you need a flag cause, you know, like people who are fucking retarded. Well, if you're not happy with my comment, well, I'm sorry. Oh, poor you. Want me to give you a fucking baby thing? Oh, I'll give you one. No, I'll give you a fucking grenade. I'll say, here, kill yourself, please, for the better good of our people. Trust me, it's gonna be better. That's what I'll say. If you are 18 and you're still acting like a baby, you need to grow up, bro. You need to fucking grow up. Because the people are listening to things like you or everyone else. No, I'm sorry. Actually, I take that back. 18 years still learning. Alright. 20? Okay, now it's time to grow up. I have learned the hard way how to live, okay? And trust me, it's not fun. It never is. But sometimes you gotta face reality. And if you can't do that, then you don't get to live in society. Hence the reason why I say I'll hand you a grenade instead of a little cookie, like good old Santa Claus. Except Santa Claus is gonna give you a grenade and say, just die. Simple. Is that clear? Yes? Good. Now fuck off. You know, it's just common sense, please. Jesus Christ. Use your head. But, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that because most people these days don't have a head. They don't have a brain. I'm sorry. Of course. Like I said, I'm not saying this to piss everyone off. I'm saying this because I'm tired of seeing everyone trying to force everything onto everyone. And then you have the World War III who's coming, and for those who are saying, no, it's not happening. You're the most delusional man on this planet, or women. Because trust me, if you think there's not going to be a world war, trust me, USSR, sorry, I don't know why I remember them as that, but Russia is going to go to war. With who? I'm thinking the US, and when it does, North Korea will launch the nukes, and the moment they do, China, Russia, and everyone else is going to launch their nukes. All because of a war. It's not gonna be World War III. It's gonna be the World Nuclear War 3. Literally. And we're all gonna fucking die. And you wanna know what? Thank God. At least we won't have to listen to bitches. That's what I think. Yes, I believe that. I was hoping that World War III would happen for one reason, because I want everyone to fucking die. You wanna know why? Because we don't deserve to live. The human is so useless, it's unfucking believable. Like, women have to talk, well, I don't have enough right, even though they can put a man into a fucking jail. Like, man, shut the fuck up. And then men who are complaining, well, I'm kinda gay, you know, like, just... and the government telling me I need to be gay. Like, dude, your mind has been corrupted. It's really sad, and I think if everyone just dies, it's gonna be a way to restart from zero. Now, you might think it's a terrible thing that I say that, but look at society and come back to me. Look at it for 20 fucking years, from here to going on. And then in 20 years, come back to my channel, and if I'm still there, and tell me you were right. Because that's exactly what you're gonna say. You don't want to accept the reality, but the reality of things is we're all fucked. Our society is literally losing its mind. No wonder there's no alien that came to our place. Did you look at what we resemble? We would wage war just for their fucking weapons. Even though these guys are probably gonna be like, oh hey, we want to be peaceful. Well, no, not us, because we're a bunch of morons. That's what they look. And so they're not. The reason they're not visiting us, and I know they do, they are out there, is because they know we're a fucking threat to everyone. Dude, if they wanted, they could come to our planet, fucking kill us, and I hope they do. Because, dude, I hate society so much. Everyone has forgotten what it was all about, to live. When the World War II stopped, the reason they did a World War II was to stop a dictator. Everyone got together for one purpose. It seems everyone has forgotten that part. Yeah. Of the people, for the people. No, that doesn't exist anymore. You know why? It's survival of the fittest now. Who dies first, and who lives before everyone else, or who becomes rich. I'm just saying. But our country, not our country, the human civilization, in my opinion, will fail. If we do get to 2050, Jesus Christ, that probably will be the last year we live. I'm telling you. Because unfortunately, our country is so... We've destroyed the mind, the land, the people, and finally, the way people work. That's how it is. And then you have woke culture, which basically tells you, no, you can't say this and that and blah 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 and blah 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 because we said so. Because one dude decided, well, actually, that's fucking garbage, so I don't want it in my house. But it's not your house, it's the entire world. It's like, if you're not happy with the result, then just don't look at it. Stop trying to put everyone in the same boat as you, because what it does is everyone hates you now, and trust me, they will hate you. To the point where they're probably gonna try to find your house and kill you. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. Lots of people do that because people are crazy. Simple, and that's truth. You can debate me on that, but when someone pulls up to your house and calls you the N-word, literally, back in the 1970s, a group of black family, that's what happened to them all the damn time. Well, almost, at least. I can't atone or say that's exactly what happened, but the white people, the white supremacists, threw rocks at their house. Not fucking eggs. Rocks. And if someone died, oh well, too bad. He's black. Kill that nick, you know. I won't say it but that's exactly what they said. He said, good, that black guy is dead. He deserved it. Why do we need to imply so much hate? He may be black, but he's just a human. Just saying, he's a human. The same way, and that's why I think we are a bunch of morons. Why, if alien comes, we're probably gonna say, you piece of alienoid shit, you know, or whatever. We're gonna involve... It's like, we're gonna kill them before they even come. And so they're like, yeah, nah, fuck this race, dude. Fuck the race. That's why I think we won't make it past the 2050 year mark. Because we're too self-centered. Instead of trying to help others, and believe me, I know there are some people that are helping each other, but that's like just a 1%. Because the rest of the 99 is all people trying to survive and say, fuck you, bitch. You don't deserve my help. I will survive. And then it's funny because that same guy that said that is like, oh, please help me, I'm begging. And you're gonna be the same way. No, fuck you too. You said that to me the last time. So why should I help you? Exactly. We kill each other for survivability. Back in the days, and by back in the days, I mean the era where electricity didn't even fucking work. We worked together. Imagine. Can you believe that? Well, I can. Because now that I see how the people are nowadays, I just see a failed society, and I always will. No matter how I look at it, there's no going back. And if you think you can try to save it, no, don't try. We're all dead. Society has failed, and you can't do anything about it. Woke culture is just one more bullshit to add to the fucking top of the list. Censoring free art, sexual art, or any art that has fan service in them is getting cancelled. Oh well, it doesn't fit the norms. Who made the rules of norms? Who decided there was norms? That's the point. We made the rules, and people still talk shit, saying, well, if we did this, blah blah blah. No, dude, you voted for your own fucking president. You're the one who voted for that asshole. And they're like, oh, that guy is a fucking asshole. Yet you voted for that guy. Talk about irony. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into this. I'm fucking tired of talking about it. It's been 40 minutes already, and honestly, yeah. I just don't know, man. It's just... fuck. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of hearing the negativity. And it might seem like I'm saying negative shit, but no. All I'm saying is facts. That the world refuses to accept. The facts that are fucked. Cyberpunk is coming. And if it's not the Cyberpunk's world from Cyberpunk 2077, well, it's gonna be the Fallout from Fallout's universe. Yes. It's funny because a lot of people laughed at me. I said Fallout will exist one day. I was 14 years old. I said one day it's gonna happen. And when it does, we're all gonna be fucking dead. I was a kid maybe, but I knew exactly what was going on. And would you look at that? The world is fucking going almost at a nuclear war. Who's laughing now? Yep. And if you think that we're not on the brink of extinction, then clearly you haven't seen the iceberg falling, because if they all fall and we have no Antarctica, that means the entire ocean will go and flood every fucking city. If you know your math, if you know your geological math, you will know that if both sides fail, it's gonna be like One Piece. We're gonna live in a place where it's just ocean over ocean over ocean. Our Earth will be dead because we, as a bunch of morons, decided to just don't care. Yeah, let's just not care, you know. And all the money you're pouring to these people who say we'll save Antarctica. No, that's not it. It's not going to Antarctica. What do you want Antarctica to do with that money? Absolutely nothing. Well, they have devices that can... No, dude. They won't use these devices. They just showed you the product. Doesn't mean they made it. Which means they're lying to everyone. Simple as that. We're all being lied to. It's one big fucking hell of a lie. And guess what? We can't do nothing. All we can do is watch as we kill ourselves. Simple. You can say whatever you want, but you know I'm right. You know I am. All of you do. You just can't accept the reality. But when the reality hits you so fast, I'm telling you, that's when you're gonna realize, shit, he was right. People laughed at me when I said the nukes are gonna drop, that the war is gonna start, that the nuclear fallout will happen, and it will. I've watched Oppenheimer, and the way he said it best, we've already destroyed the world by making the recipe for the bombs. There is at least 600, I think 50,000 bombs, or 650 bombs, I think, between those two. That's a big gap difference, I know, but if you guys don't know what this means, it means it's too much bombs in our planet. And guess what? We won't do anything. We won't be able to do anything about it. Because when they drop on our head, what do you want to do? Be fucking Superman and start taking it and be like, yeah, I'm Superman, bro. Yeah, try stopping that bomb, trust me. It's gonna do on your head. It's exactly what it's gonna do. You're not Superman. Because trust me, if there was, he'd be here any minute now. But he isn't. Hi, I'm Superman. Imagine. I would have been surprised if that actually happened. I'd be like, okay, cool. Anyway, go fix the world. I don't know, dude. It's like, I don't have anything else to say other than we're fucked. Simple as that. Because, yeah, I don't know what else to say, bro. It's just the truth. We're fucked. We are fucked beyond redemption. And nothing or no one can do about it. Oh well. I've accepted my fate. I hope you guys did too. And no, I'm not depressive, Jesus Christ. Stop saying that. I am fully aware of my surroundings. What I am, though, is mad that we can't do shit. But the thing is, you actually can't. It's just the truth. You can't. You can try, but it's only going to... You're just stopping the inevitable, as they say. All you're putting is a time watch. Tick tock, tick tock. For the countdown to come, and when the countdown goes to 0, you and me and everyone else, boom! We're all fucking dead. Yep. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Alright. I'm not gonna stream for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow I want to do some laundry and then, so lots of shit. Today I just want to relax, install my Fallout mods. Maybe I can do a stream, but it's not gonna be Borderlands, unfortunately. I wanted to do that. I don't think I will do a stream at all. That was the only thing I wanted to speak of, because that's just the truth. I just want people to realize that, do I still believe in peace? I still do, but there's a slim chance that it'll happen. But the leaders of our world, yeah, no, not gonna happen. Nuclear bomb is a beautiful thing when it's on paper. Yes, because when it's real, it's dangerous. Because imagine someone launching it. Yeah. And the worst thing that I'm scared of is the Tsar Bomba. For those who do not know, it can literally annihilate an entire city. By entire city, I mean the entire big city, like the entire fucking platoon. I think it's like a fucking 100-kilometer radius. That means everyone in the entire city is dead. Simple. And everyone around the city that lives outside the city is gonna have a major burn and probably end up dead. Well, guess what? Russia has multiple of them. And just so you guys know, to update you guys on the news, North Korea has said that South Korea is their enemy now, which I think they're allied with us or something like that. I don't know, maybe they're not, I don't know. But if that's the case, then that means who's next? They'll launch a nuke on their ass. Guess what? Yes. And then they're gonna become, that's called the USSR, I think, were good communism. See, North Korea is bad communism as much as China. There's good communism and bad. Only difference is how you see it. And for those who are saying, well, capitalism is better, no, dude. That's what's actually destroying America. Capitalism. It just. But people are still delusional. It's draining, dude. It's not even worth talking about anymore. It's to the point where you just wonder why the fuck you're still talking about that shit. And I know I just talked about it. It's just... I'm just tired. I just want people to realize that we're all the same. We could be allies, but no, it's just... all they see is fucking... destruction. Peace was never an option, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, we may be allied with the US, but that's the thing, that's the problem. We're allied with the worst fucking country ever. Well, not the worst, but the dumbest, actually, I'd say. They are dumb. If I get fucking assassinated for that, then it'll prove my point. If I die after that, or whatever, then it'll prove my point. We have no freedom of speech. We don't. I know I won't die, but if I ever do and you see this and this is the last recording or whatever, just so you know, it'll prove that I was right. Communism exists within our own ranks. And they don't want anyone else to find out. Oh well. Well, it's a communism in its own form. I mean, they are trying to control the people. I mean, the woke society is one of them. So, anyway, I'm very sorry for speaking like that. It's just, that is my opinion. My thoughts on the world. We're fucked. And honestly, we couldn't have it not any other way, sorry. But you know what? I couldn't give a fuck because honestly, you wanna know something? I think it's best if we all enjoy life while it's still beautiful. And until that day where they drop the nuke arrives, we should just enjoy life. Spend it with your family, because it might be the last time you do. Because when war hits, we're all gonna die. One by one. Because of the nukes. Simple. So do yourself a favor. Enjoy your time with your family. Because it might be the last. Or not. But you get the point. Point is, war is coming. Woke society is destroying everyone. The government is trying to control everyone too. And for some reason, dumbass Biden is doing absolutely nothing about the European, which he's doing actually a good job, because we do not have anything to do with them. The moment the American get involved, my country gets involved, and that means we're become a fucking target. We're like the little bitches, we're the little faggots, you know. Canada is like a little faggot. I'm sorry to say it, my fellow Canadians, but that's just the truth. We're a bunch of morons. We're like, yes, papa, and then they do everything that the US says. It's like, suck my big fat, you know. It's and I know it sounds like a fucking sexual bullshit, and it is. But that's exactly what it is. It's like, do my shit, and Canadians are like, alright, let's go. And then they complain, is my government so dumb? I wonder why. I know I'm complaining, and you might say, well, why don't you try to do something? You want me to do what? go to fucking Justin Trudeau and say, hey, change your ways. Oh yeah, that's gonna work very fucking greatly. Trust me. The only thing that'll happen is I'll get arrested for trying to talk to him. He's a jackass. No one listens to him anymore. He's like the fucking joke, the king joke, you know, the Joker as we like to call him. If he was even worse than fucking, yeah, Suicide Squad's Joker. Yeah, bro's bro thought he was a Muslim, a black guy, and literally a fucking Indian. And I'm not joking. You can see, look at the photos, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, that is the video for today and the live. When will I be live? Maybe this week. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. And it will be Borderlands 2, so don't worry, guys. I'm sorry if it's not what you expected, but today I'm just not feeling like it. It's one of these days, you know, where I want to just relax. Because my mind is like, I have multiple. You know, I have migraines. Let's just say lately I'm struggling. Not depression, just I have a lot of fucking headache lately. My body is giving up on me, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, man. I'm trying to be healthy, but you know, it's working healthily, so you know. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please leave me a like and give me your thoughts, because this is a video about the world, and mostly about the woke culture that I first started, and then the world. And I want to know your thoughts on this. I mean, I may have said some controversial shit, and I know I did, but you cannot say that I wasn't right on some point, because these points were basically it's truth. It's just, we're fucked, dude. We're just fucked, and I think we should all, if you know it, you know it. It's just, you just accept it. What do you want us to do? It's like, the only thing we can do is literally watch it as it unfolds. It's like the worst thing you could ever do, but like the only thing we can do. We don't have a choice, bro. But we could fight and try. Honestly, I'd like to see that, because I'd be glad to see that the people did not give up. But yeah, well. Anyway, I'm Nixie, and I love you guys. Peace. Nixie signing off.